You really believe this story? Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
What part convinced you?
Her confidence.
Originally, it obviously was a screenplay about the failure to capture bin Laden in Tora Bora. The assassination completely spun that on its head.
Right.
And did you guys start from scratch, or did you work with the information you already had?
Actually, it was pretty much a page one rewrite. History intervened. First of all, the information was very emotional and very, took a moment to process. And then we realized that the story of the intelligence gathering and that aspect of the operation and the people behind it was, really just became the predominant overriding story itself.
I'm not your friend. I'm not going to help you. I'm going to break you. Any questions?
And you've got a very striking scene at the beginning of the film where Jessica Chastain's character, Maya, goes into a room and she sees torture. I really liked that you dealt with the moral complexities of war and didn't sort of position it as good guys versus bad guys. Did you find that approach quite difficult?
The tendency to simplify and kind of, black and white a situation is I understand. There's it makes it very easy to understand. It's a very, very complex piece. And I think the details of which will be debated for years and years and years to come. And those conversations are healthy and necessary to have.
If you thought there was some working group coming to the rescue, I want you to know that you're wrong. This is it.
How difficult was it balancing the facts with the fiction?
You've got 10 years that you're compressing into 2.5 hours. And so you begin to develop a sort of rhythm and a pace, and you realize where the compressions and natural ellipses live.
There is just us. And we are failing.
Having the characters, and especially Maya, be the through line through whom the audience experiences this operation, became kind of a natural guideline. I mean, it really did sort of unfold fairly, not in any way effortlessly, but it kind of unfolded very naturally.
You will never find him.
I'm very, very intrigued by topicality and material that can resonate in the world in which we live right now, as opposed to something too historical or in the future. I think it's really fascinating to delve into those topics that are, both challenging but very immediate and current.
The whole world's gonna win in on this.
And Jessica Chastain, she's obviously nominated for Best Actress at the Academy Awards, and this is her second time. I think she was robbed of the help, personally. Do you think this could be the clincher for her?
Well, I hope so. I mean, I'm a huge fan of hers. I mean, I think her talent knows no limits, and she's like a kind of force of nature. Her ferocity and her vulnerability, that combination is an almost magical combination. I think she's an astounding talent and has phenomenal potential.